All right, well, I just wanted to say good evening and welcome to our virtual Wayland Library event. Tonight, we are excited to have Nancy Wynn back with us to lead a session of chair yoga. In 2015, Nancy founded Peaks and Poses Trail Yoga, which combines her love of yoga and the outdoors, and she's excited to help others experience a life of connectivity, balance, and flow through her teaching, coaching, and yoga instruction. So thank you again to Nancy for returning to the library. Just a couple of housekeeping notes. I am recording this session for broadcast on Waycam, which is our local cable access station, and it'll also be on YouTube, so you'll be able to repeat it whenever you like. I'm not recording anyone's faces except for Nancy. And also, I recommend that you switch to speaker view, just so that you get a big picture of Nancy instead of everyone else, but that's totally up to you. So I think that's all of my housekeeping notes, and I will hand it over to Nancy.
Thank you, Courtney.
You're welcome.
Wayland Library for having me back again. And thank you all for coming. I can only see a few of you here on my screen. So for all those who are entering, welcome and thank you. And this is, I've lost count how many chair yoga events I've done, maybe this third. And there is another one coming up as well in June. I think it's June 10th.
I'll find out.
We'll have to check. So do come back, but hopefully you have a chair, and we're really just going to go through, just a really nice kind of simple flow here to help us transition from our day into our evening. We're together for about 45 minutes, so make yourself nice and comfortable, right? Maybe just close your eyes at this point and just feel the parts of your body that are on the chair, rooting down. Feel the soles of your feet resting on the earth. And you can place your hands on your lap, either palms down for a little bit more grounding or palms up to be open to receive. And just find the top of your head, the crown of your head, and reach it up towards the sky, towards the light. And just feel your spine growing a little bit longer with that lengthening as your tailbone is reaching down towards the earth. And just feel some lightness in the muscles in your face. So really drawing your attention to your forehead, your eyebrows and eyes, the bridge of your nose, cheekbones, your cheeks, the muscles around your mouth and your jaw, your chin. Just really feel lightness there. And then just start to tune into the flow of your breath coming in and out. And just seeing if you can slow down your inhale and lengthening out your exhale. Just stay here for another moment or two. Again, just sort of arriving here physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Let's give yourself the next 40, 45 minutes to yourself, allowing the thoughts of your day to drift away. Focusing on your breath can really bring you into the present moment. allowing yourself to receive this gift.
Yep, that's
Breathing and moving and staying present. So as you inhale, lengthen through your spine. And then as you exhale, let's just take our right ear down towards our right shoulder. Find your left shoulder blade and just root it down towards the earth, lengthening out the left side of your neck. You're feeling a little awareness in the top of your shoulder. And we breathe in. And we breathe out. And then on your next inhale, bring your head back to center. And as you exhale, take your left ear down towards your left shoulder. Finding your right shoulder blade, rooting it down towards the earth. Lengthening out the right side of your neck. Being gentle. Feeling your breath coming in and out. On your next inhale, bring your head back to center. Now as you exhale, tuck your chin and bring your forehead down towards your chest. Just lengthening out the back of our neck, easy on the shoulders. Maybe sending your breath right to that spot where your neck meets your shoulders. As you breathe in, fill your lungs with fresh air. And as you exhale, just let go. And then imagine you have like a magic marker, right? It's connected to your chin. And just start to move your chin just a little bit from side to side. And there's a paper underneath that magic marker. And as you move your chin side to side, just creating just a little smiley face on your paper. And just feeling what's going on in your neck. Maybe you make that circle just a little bit higher. Right, sort of raising the corners of your mouth on that smiley face. You'll know when to stop. Just tuning in, listening to your own body. Now you can either stay here, or maybe you make some full circles, lifting that chin up towards the sky and circling around. So you decide what's best for you. If you're taking the full circles, maybe 3 or 4 in one direction. And then you can switch directions. Making sure you inhale as you lift your chin up and you open up your throat. And releasing the breath as you come around. So 3 or 4, moving in the other direction. Eventually we'll all come back with our chin down towards our collarbone. And when you're ready, just slowly lift your head on up so it's in a neutral position. Your eyes can be opened or closed. We'll take another inhale. Now as you exhale, just take your chin towards your right shoulder. It stays upright. And take your eyes into the corners. So a nice deep eye stretch here. Return your eyes to center. Inhale, we'll come back to center. And as you exhale, we'll take our chin over towards our left shoulder. And again, just taking the eyes into their sockets. Breathing in and breathing out. We'll turn our eyes back to center and we'll bring our head back to center. Inhale a sun breath, sweep it up, bring your arms up overhead, palms to touch. And as you exhale, bring your palms into your heart center. One more, just like that. Inhale a sun breath, sweep up all this goodness. And as you exhale, bring it back into your heart center. And we'll just bring our arms down by our side. On an inhale, lift your shoulders up to your ears. And then exhale, open your mouth and let the shoulders go. We'll take a few more just like that. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, letting go. Inhale again. Exhale. So inhale, we sort of really tighten up. And then exhale, let it all go. Inhale again, a big circle, sweep it up. You can look up. And then exhale, palms come into your heart center. Palms press on an inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, turn the palms outward. Push the energy down and cycle the arms around, coming right back into your heart space. Again, inhale, we lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, turn the palms out. And we can push all that energy down. Palms come back into heart space. Inhale a sun breath, sweep it up. Now as you exhale, let's twist to the left. Maybe bringing your right palm to the top of your left thigh or to the side. You can bend your left elbow, either kind of creep it along your lower back, or maybe you want to hold on to your chair here. Inhale to grow tall. And then exhale, just see if you can deepen that twist. Give your spine a little rinse here. Taking that chin over towards the left shoulder. And again, maybe the eyes coming into the sockets, right into the corners. Inhale again. Exhale, releasing. And then slowly we'll come back to center. Inhale a sun breath, sweep it up. And then exhale, we'll twist to the right. And again, maybe just coming into a little bind here with the shoulder or holding on to your chair. And then inhale, grow tall. And exhale, deepening the twist. Again, taking those eyes into their sockets. Big breath in. Exhale. And then gently we return back to center. Just take a moment here again. Feet to the earth. Palms to your thighs. Keeping your toes on the earth. Just on an inhale, lift your heels. And then exhale, lower the heels down. Inhale again, lift the heels, stretching out our feet, ankles. As you exhale, lower down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale to lift the heels. And exhale to lower down. Now root down with your heels. On an inhale, lift the balls of your feet. And as you exhale, lower your feet down. Two more just like that. Inhale, lift the balls of your feet. So we're on our heels. And exhale, lower down. And then inhale again, lifting up the balls of your feet. And exhale to lower them down. We'll bring our arms out to a T. Make some soft fists with your hands. And then just rotate your ankles. Not your ankles, your wrists. You can rotate your ankles too. But I meant your wrists. Just trying to pay some attention to all the joints in our body. And we'll go the other way. And then we'll bring our fingertips to the tops of our shoulder. Scoot off towards the edge of your chair a little bit. All right, take a breath in. Now as we exhale, we're just going to twist to the left. Inhale brings us back to center. And we'll twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. And then inhale, center. And exhale to the right. Come back to center. Release the arms down. If you want to scoot back on your chair, feel free to do so. Now on an inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up as you exhale. Hinge at your hips. Open up your arms like you're swan diving down and bring your chest towards your thighs. Fingertips to the earth or to your shins if you can't make it down there, or to the tops of your feet. Now we'll take the arms out again like the wings of a bird, and then inhale, we're going to sweep ourselves all the way back on up. And then exhale, we're going to open up and we're going to fold ourselves in half, reaching down towards the earth. Inhale brings us back on up. So it's like a reverse swan dive. And then exhale to swan dive down. One more time. Inhale, a reverse swan dive. Brings us all the way up. And then exhale, palms find our heart center. And then we're going to take our palms to the tops of our thighs. Now, for those of you who have are familiar with yoga, a lot of times we're on our hands and knees and we do a cat-cow. So we're going to do that seated. I'm just going to turn around just in case you want a visual and you can see sort of the movement of the spine, but we're sitting up nice and tall. And then on an inhale, think about lifting your heart up to the sky. Open up your throat as your chin reaches up towards the sky. Now as you exhale from your belly button, draw it into your spine, chin to chest, and really round your spine. Inhale, we come into an arching of the spine. And exhale to round the spine. We'll take a few more just like that. Inhale, coming into a seated cow. And exhale, coming into cat. So our movement's just following the breath. Two more. Inhale, coming into a cow. And exhale, coming into cat pose. A breath in here. Exhale. And then we're going to come back on up into a neutral spine. From here, our feet are touching the earth. We're going to bring our arms up. And then we're going to come into eagle arms. We're going to take the left arm underneath the right. It wraps around your forearm. If you can bring your palms to touch, great. If that's not accessible or doesn't feel right with your shoulders, bring your palms to the tops of your shoulders. Another great pose here. You can draw your elbows away wherever you are. Give them a little lift. And if you like, you can take your left leg, cross it over your right. Maybe you can hook your foot behind your calf. Maybe not. Right, we're coming into Garandasana, eagle pose. As you breathe in and out, just feel the spreading of your upper back, right? The shoulder blades moving away from one another. If your legs are crossed, if you can squeeze the inner thighs. We take a breath in. Now as you exhale, see if you can bring your elbows down towards your knees. You can tuck your chin. Deep breath in. Exhale. As you come back on up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those legs. And then we're going to uncurl the legs, uncurl the arms, keep the arms up overhead. And then we're going to take the right arm underneath the left. You might feel a difference on this side. Again, palms can touch. If not, bring them to your shoulders, draw the elbows away, give them a lift. And then we'll take our right leg, cross it over the left, squeezing those legs. And from here, as you follow the breath, bring some softness to your eyes, finding your one spot to gaze, calling your drishti. And let your prana, your life force, enter and exit your body. Inhale. Now as you exhale, let's hinge at your hips, bring your elbows down towards your right thigh. Tuck your chin. Breathing in and breathing out. And then we're slowly going to bring ourselves back on up to center. Release your arms, release your legs, bring your palms to touch. Interlace your fingers and reverse your palms. We're going to grow tall through our side body, hips rooting down, feet touching the earth, length through the arms. Big breath in. As you exhale, let's fold over to the left. Sending that right rib cage away. Sending some breath in between the ribs. Nourishing those little muscles you've got there. Supporting your lungs, supporting your breath. And then inhale, we'll come back to center. And exhale, we'll take it over to the other side. Inhale, lengthening here. Exhale, see what you can let go of. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, let's release our palms down. Now from here, we're just going to lift our left leg and you're going to rotate your ankle around in one direction. If this is challenging, you can just hold the underside of your leg. And we'll move in the other direction. And then just point and flex your foot. And then we'll let that ankle go. And then we're all going to interlace our fingers underneath our left leg. And then we're going to start to lift that left leg and lengthen it out. And we're sitting up nice and tall. And if you want to point and flex, if that felt good, or if you want to rotate your ankle, this is yogi's choice here. This is really your practice. I'm just really here just to kind of guide you and give you some suggestions. But ultimately you are your own teacher and you know what's best for you. All right, now we're going to bend that knee. Now we're going to interlace our fingers, put it below that left knee and draw your knee in towards your chest. So we have a seated Apanasana, wind relieving pose. And take a nice deep breath in here. Exhale. Now we're going to release our interlace. You can bring your right hand to your right hip and just see if you can guide your left knee open a little bit, like we might do in a tree pose. So work a little bit getting into our inner thigh, into the groin, the outer hip. You want to take your right arm out. Seated tree. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. If your hands extended, we'll bring that back to your hip. Now we're going to keep this knee bent and we're going to cross this left shin over your right leg, right? If that's accessible to you, maybe it's more knee on top of knee. Do the best you can, making any kind of modification. If you want to either come underneath your knee, underneath your calf and like lift that leg, right? If that's something that might feel right for you. You can place your right palm on the bottom of your left foot. You can take your left palm to just above your knee. You never really want to put any pressure on your knee. And maybe you use your left hand just to open up that left hip a little bit. So we're in a seated number 4 here. If you want to go a little bit deeper and you want to hinge at your hip and do a little bit of a forward fold, feel free. Otherwise, you can just stay right here with me. If you've got your leg underneath you, you can make some hip circles. Right, just another option. And we're breathing in and breathing out. And now we're going to release that leg. Once again, we're going to interlace our fingers underneath our thighs on your hamstring. And we're just going to extend that leg out one more time. Point and flex your foot. And then we're going to bring your left foot down. Coming back into our seated centering pose here. And then we're going to lift the right knee. And we're going to point and flex that foot. If you want to hold on to your leg, feel free. Paying attention to the top of our foot, our ankle, shin. And then we can rotate it in one direction. Our feet are so important, right? They keep us standing all day long. And we'll go the other way. We got to take good care of the bones, the muscles. All right, then from here, we're going to lengthen out that leg. You can hold yourself underneath your hamstring. If you want to point and flex again, or rotate the ankle. Feel free. And then we're going to draw your knee in towards your chest, interlacing your fingers below the knee. Again, any kind of movement with the ankle is welcome. Drawing the knee in, kind of keep your back straight, your spine long, and your breath coming in and out. Now you can release your left hand down and start to open the knee to the side, coming into our seated tree. You want to extend the arm out, feel free, balancing here right on our bum. Left foot rooting us down. And a nice deep breath in. Exhale. And then we'll come back to center. Once again, interlace underneath your leg. And we'll lengthen out that leg and just do a little bit more pointing and flexing. And then we're going to slowly bring our foot down to the earth. And now we're going to open up both legs. Right? So we're coming into a little bit of a goddess pose here, where the knees are out, our heels are in, and our toes are out. Maybe you come off to the edge of your seat if that's accessible to you. And our knees splay open. Again, we're opening up the inner thighs here. Bring our arms out to shoulder height, palms facing forward. And then we're going to bend the elbows. So we're in a seated goddess pose. And then inhale, we'll reach the arms up. And then exhale, lead down with the elbows and bring the elbows down just to shoulder height. Inhale again, reach them up. And exhale to bring them down. And then one more inhale, grow tall. And then exhale, bending the elbows. Breath in. Now with your exhale, let's bring this left elbow down towards the outside of your left thigh. Reaching right arm up and over. On an inhale, really lengthen through that right side body. So feel that right hip rooting down, but length through the torso and the arm. Breath in here. Lengthen, lengthen. Exhale. What can you let go of? And then one more inhale. Exhale. And then slowly we're going to come back on up, bringing both arms out like a T. And then we'll bend the elbows, palms facing forward. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, we'll bring that right elbow down towards the right thigh. You can rest your palm. And then reaching this left arm up and over. And then again, finding that left hip, rooting that down towards the earth, getting length through the left side body. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale. One more inhale here. Exhale. And then slowly we're going to return back to center. Heel toe your feet towards one another. And we're going to take a little bit of altering arms and knees. So think about sometimes when we're on our hands and knees, we might bring our knee in towards our elbow. So we're going to do something similar to that seated. So we're going to bring the arms out again. Take a breath in. Now as you exhale, bring your right elbow to your left knee as it lifts up. Inhale, we come back to center. And as you exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, center, open up. Exhale, right elbow to left knee. Inhale again, center. Exhale, left elbow to the right knee. So really working a lot here on our core as well. Inhale, come back to center. Last time, exhale, right elbow to left knee. And then inhale, center. Exhale, last time we lift that right knee, left elbow. And then we release. We keep our arms out at shoulder height, palms facing up. And then find your thumbs and just draw your thumbs towards the back of your chair. And really feel that expansion across your chest. Maybe even closing your eyes here. And just finding the flow of your breath. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. If your eyes are closed, maybe start to open up your eyes. We're going to bring our palms back to our thighs. And we're going to stand up behind our chair. We're going to do some one or two standing poses here. So I'm going to kind of take like a downward dog. I'm going to turn my chair around just so you can see. You're going to walk yourself away from your chair at arm's length. So you want to make sure that you can stretch your arms out. You don't want to be too close, right? Feet are either hip distance apart, so find your hip bones, or they could be a little bit wider. And then your arms are long, and then you're going to hinge at your hips. Now keep your neck in line with your spine. And just sort of push on your chair, pull back with your hips. And find some length through your torso, length through your arms, length through your legs. Your knees can be bent, even a nice little soft bend to your elbows. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. Now we're going to keep our left hand touching the chair. Take a breath in. Now as you exhale, just open your chest towards the right. Reaching that right arm up. And then inhale, right palm touches the chair. And as you exhale, open the chest to the left. And let's repeat that. Inhale, left hand down to the chair. As you exhale, open up the chest to the right. One last time. Inhale, right palm down. And as you exhale, open the chest to the left. And then let's release. From here, bend your knees, tuck your chin, release your hands down, and just as you're standing, slowly roll yourself on up. And we're going to come back to our chair. And we're going to take a warrior pose on our chair. So what you're going to do is you can take your left leg and scoot it onto the over the side of your chair. And then you're going to have to take your right leg behind you. So you really want to anchor down with that right foot and then lift yourself on up. So your hips might be squared. If they're facing more to the side, that's fine. So you might have a warrior one or a warrior two presentation. Actually, warrior two might be a little bit more comfortable here on the chair. And then we're just going to open the arms, right? We bring them out to shoulder height and see if you can see yourself and align your shoulders with your hips. So you don't want to be too far forward. You don't want to be too far back, right? So a nice neutral alignment here. And then you can shift your gaze over your left fingers. You can find your pinkies and draw them behind you. And again, feel that spreading across your chest. See if you can find the soles of your feet, root them down. Now drop your back palm, flip your front palm, and as you inhale, just slowly lifting this left arm up and over, coming into a reverse warrior. And either gazing up at your left fingers, or maybe you turn your neck and you look behind you to find the toes on your right foot. Decide what feels best for your neck. And then inhale, let's lengthen through the left side body. Exhale. Slowly bring yourself back to center. We'll bring our arms back to warrior two. And then we'll release our hands. So you're going to want to lift yourself up on the chair. Maybe you come through center, and then you're going to come to the other side. So our right knee is bent. We're really rooting down with the sole of our left foot. Again, hips can be more squared here. And then we're going to bring the arms up shoulder height. Again, just taking a look at yourself, seeing that your shoulders are in line with your hips. So we're not here, we're not here. Just coming right to that center spot. And then we shift the gaze over our right fingers. See if you can take those pinkies and draw them back, spreading right across your chest, warming your heart with your own breath. And taking a nice deep breath in here. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Drop your back palm, flip your front. Inhale, we're going to take this right arm up and over. And exhale, we stay right here in reverse warrior. And again, either shifting your gaze up at your right fingers or slowly taking them down towards your left toes. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, really lengthen through the right side body, through that right arm. And exhale, just allowing yourself to surrender. One inhale here. Exhale. And then we are going to release, bringing your hands down Using your hands to lift yourself on up. We're going to start to come back to the front of our chair, into our neutral seat. Feet to the earth, palms to your thighs or in together at your heart center. And then just connect to your breath and to the sensations that you're feeling in your body. And as we begin to close our practice, we're going to take a few moments here in just a resting pose. So your choice is to stay here, seated, or I'm just going to demo for you if you would like to come down onto the floor, onto your mat. You can swivel yourself around and you can bring your legs up onto your chair. And you can scoot yourself up close to your chair and just allow your legs to rest here. You can reach your arms up, right? Or you can bring them down by your side. So I'll give you a moment here just to decide what you would like to do. And then wherever you are, just close your eyes and allow whatever part of your body is touching the earth to feel the support. And just allow yourself to melt away. Find the rhythm of your breath. Find the ease of your breath. And find the flow of your breath. Find lightness through your body. Ease in your mind. Stillness in your thoughts. And as we come to a close in our practice, if you're lying down on your mat, feel free to stay there, or if you'd like to bring yourself back on up into a seated pose, feel free. Whatever choice you make is the best for you. And together we'll just give a slight tuck to our chin. We'll bring our forehead down towards our fingertips. And as we close our practice, just think of all the goodness in your practice today. Take that with you. We'll leave the rest behind. And together we say, Namaste. May the light inside of me shine on the light inside of you. Thank you all so much for coming here tonight, for joining me in our chair yoga, for supporting the Wayland Library. And I hope to see you again next week, not next week, next month. And if you're interested in any other kind of yoga, I just teach a flow yoga class through Roots and Wings. It's on Zoom right now. And feel free, you can find all information about other events that I'm having at PeaksandPoses.com, which is my website for yoga, trail yoga, plant-based living, and living an Ayurveda lifestyle. Thank you. Yeah, so thank you all so much for coming, and hope to see you again next month.
Thank you so much, Nancy. We'll see
Thank
you
you, Nancy.
June 7th.
Have a great night. And again, just take this feeling with you, right? Even the next day. Thank you all so much for being here. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.